Well, the approaching cold, wet winter months mean that river levels in Vancouver Island are rising and may even flood. In Nanaimo, the regional district is partnering with BC Hydro to warn you if you live in flood-prone areas that you should get ready now and be prepared for a wet and potentially dangerous winter. CTV's Chandler Grieve has the story.
It's beginning to look a lot like flood season?
Yeah, usually right after Christmas is when we get the flood.
How high does it get?
About 3 feet, 2.5 feet on an average flood around here.
For people living along the Nanaimo River, flooding is as much a winter tradition as putting up the Christmas lights. Last year, the Andrews family received a letter on Christmas Eve warning them they may need to leave their home. Not exactly what they were hoping for under the tree, but fortunately the water subsided and they were allowed to remain in their home. But that wasn't the case in 2007, when the banks along the Nanaimo River couldn't handle rapidly rising waters, turning streets into rivers and leaving homes half submerged. And like 2007, 2011 is a La Nina year, which means the perfect storm could be on its way.
Three factors of a lot of rain, ground is saturated, the river's full, and then you have a big dump of snow, and then the weather warms and that melts. If you have all those ingredients, you're going to have flooding very quickly.
Now it's hard to imagine on a gorgeous sunny day like today, but the Andrews household, a good 250 meters from river's edge, has experienced flood levels reaching higher than this fence. And with one wet winter predicted, it's just anyone's guess how high the water will get this year.
Just get ready. Know the risks in your area. If you're in a flood-prone area, have those grab-and-go bags ready. Know how to turn your power off.
And that is where BC Hydro comes in. The utility is also preparing for the worst when it comes to flooded basements.
If there's flooding in the basement, that can certainly be a problem. So that's why we advise people to turn the breakers off to their house, and if it's required in our part, we will turn power off to an area.
The regional district says sandbags are available for homes if requested, but staff won't be putting up any along the river on private property, leaving that decision up to homeowners. But if the last few holiday seasons are any indication, climbing for higher ground may be these people's only option. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Cedar.